Hi, I got a lot to show you guys, and I think this is going to be a long video, so I'm going to start straight ahead. 7 inches, a whole pile, and a whole pile of albums. So sit back. Hopefully, you'll enjoy what I'm going to show you. There's some really nice stuff in here. So I'm going to start off with the 7 inches. Alphaville sounds like a melody. Cool synth pop, if you know, big in Japan. You should check these guys out. The B side is killer. That's really amazing. It's the Nelson High Rise Sector 1, the elevator. Cool dark synth pop tune. Just interesting band. Really like them. Only have one album and a couple of 7 inches by them, and that's about it. Next up, Real 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 by Jesus Jones. They're a UK-based Britpop Manchester band, danceable. This is from 1990. I was really stoked to find this. I really love this song, and was a big Manchester fan a couple of years back, but not so anymore. I mean, I like a lot of bands, but not that band's albums. But 7 inch, pretty cool. This is a Dutch 7 inch, Travasi, wash machine, which is a song about washing machines, and maybe it is kind of a double entendre, I don't know. But they're from, they are from Holland, but they are originally born in Suriname, and it's really happy music. It's a lot of fun. It's enjoyable. I really enjoy this song. This is a big hit in 1985. These guys still perform, and they know how to rock a party. They do. Here we got Dead or Alive with My Heart Goes Bang, Get Me to the Doctor. Not as good as You Spin Me Round, but still a decent track. Yeah, you guys know Dead or Alive. Here we have Lydia Murdoch, Superstar, which uses the same bass line as Billie Jean by Michael Jackson. That's why it says, I'm Billie Jean, I'm mad as hell. I don't know, it's sort of an answer to Billie Jean, maybe. This is the back, lots of Warner records on there, but I picked it up not because it's on Warner, but it's on the wonderful Korova label, which had Echo and the Bunnymen on it, the Sound, and a lot more post-punk bands. I don't know if this can be, called post-punk, but it's an interesting find. Never heard of this song, never seen it. This is Rockwell, who's known from Somebody's Watching Me. This is a song called Peeping Tom from a movie called The Last Dragon. Not as good as his big hit, but it was interesting to see it. It's on Motown, obviously. Continuing, this is Crowded House, Sister Madly. Jazzy track this time. I have the album Temple of Low Man, but I've never focused too much on the songs, maybe. I haven't played it that often. But this is a really cool jazzy track by this wonderful band featuring Neil Finn of Split Enz. So there you are. Here we got Nena, Feuer und Flamme. Nena is better known for 99 Red Balloons. This is good. This is from the same period, I believe, 1985, 84, 85. And this is just a good track. It features an English language B-side, which was pretty rare because they tend to do German language only, except when they had 99 Red Balloons in the States, where it was a big hit. Here in Holland, they had the German version. This is Aha. I've Been Losing You. Everyone knows them. Pretty good pop group from, oh God, I need to say this correctly. Where are they from? I think Norway, if I'm not mistaken. Huge band. I don't know if they still are going. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. But this is pretty cool, finding this. And I also found The Blood That Moves the Body, which is from 1988. So my AHA collection is growing. This is another really cool find. Stan Ridgway, Calling Out to Carol. Stan Ridgway, who I know from Wall of Voodoo and from his hit Camouflage. This was another pretty big hit here in Holland. I love his vocals. I love his, southern states drawl. It's on IRS. Cool artist. Pretty good musician. Interesting, moody, dark music. Good stuff. Here we got Extreme, Wholehearted. Picked this up. My girlfriend still likes Extreme. And to be quite honest, they're a really good, heavy rock band. Except they did a lot of ballads like Wholehearted. Still a cool song. This was the weirdest find, I should say, of the 7 inches. Don't know this band that much. I've not heard of them before. Check them out. They're from, I believe, Australia, sort of a new wave post-punk band. They're called Do Re Mi, and the album is 7 inches, called Man Overboard. This image is basically what sold me. I really like this picture. So I said, let's pick it up. Don't know it. And it's pretty good. It's on Virgin, 1985. And if I see more by them, I'll check them out. It's pretty good. Okay, those were the 7 inches. Now on to the LPs. First record is a new record, which I pre-ordered like 2 weeks ago, and it arrived last week. It's a jazz album by a Dutch composer, artist, and it's for a Dutch documentary on a writer. It's Benjamin Herman with Kampert. The writer in question is Remco Kampert. He's a pretty cool dude. He's old. I think he's in his 80s right now, but still going strong. The music on here is basically what the picture suggests. It's moody, it's mellow, it's loungy, it's pretty decent, and it's got a signature by Benjamin Herman, which is also pretty cool. It's not on every copy, but the first bunch of records were signed. This is the inside of the gatefold. It comes in a printed jacket. It's just plain black vinyl. And mine is a numbered limited edition. Part of a series that this record label, Docs, are doing. The Docs Classics, they're calling it. It's released in cooperation with Music on Vinyl. So that's a pretty good record to pick up. The next one I already had, sold it, bought it again for $1. I don't know if I'm going to keep it. I might sell it again. But it's records like this that I need to pick up. This is Test Department with The Unacceptable Face of Freedom. It's pretty torn. I'm not going to fold it out. It folds out into this big face. Records inside there. Pretty dark, industrial type music, experimental stuff. Seeing this in a Goodwill, I have to pick it up. This is pretty cool. There's art, which I really enjoy. All the artwork inside is made out of melted plastic soldiers. So there's a statement there. Up next, it's Chic with Believer. 1983 LP. Not a killer record, but an enjoyable one. Biggest hit is You Are Beautiful, which is really a good track. But overall, it's not an amazing record. It's on Atlantic. It's a fun record, nothing special. But I don't have any chic, so I said to myself, pick it up for $1. This was interesting as well. Scratch Tracks. I thought this was a compilation, but it is a cash-in mix album on the whole electro, breakbeat, breakdance music from early 80s, 1983. It features best known tracks are Shannon, Let the Music Play, and Rocksteady Crew with Hey You Rocksteady Crew. Also Fun, Happy Station, you can see their names here. That's an Italo disco, but it has this scratching and electro vibe in it. The other tracks I think are more interesting. Dimples D with Sucker TJs, Valerie Oliver with Get the Money, IMS with Nonline, and 2 tracks by Captain Rock. No, the songs are called Cosmic Glide and The Return of Captain Rock. It's remixed by a Dutch guy called Ben Liebrand, and it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun, except I wished it wasn't mixed. They were like the original tracks, but can't have it all. This was again $1. Next record is something that I got from a friend. I tend to give records to a friend of mine because I'm going through my collection continuously and picking out records that I don't really care for, and I know that he will like. So I give them to him, and he hardly ever goes through his collection. But if he does, I get the records. This is the one that he gave to me, Screaming Trees, Invisible Lantern from 1988. It's on SST. This is Screaming Trees before they became world famous with Sweet Oblivion. There they were this moody, dark kind of grunge band with great vocals by Mark Lanegan. Here they are more of a psych rock band. But yeah, still Mark Lanegan's voice is just amazing. So this is a great record, and I'm really happy that I have it. Back to the Goodwill records. This is the Commodores with Natural High. It features 3 Times a Lady. It's not as funky as their first album, which is killer. If you still have this idea like, Commodores, don't know, pick up their first album. That's a killer record. But here's some funky stuff on it. Reason enough for me to pick it up for next to nothing. It's a Dutch copy. Most of these records are, by the way. I'm taking a sip. I'm talking too fast. Cheers. Up next is a 12-inch. I hardly pick up 12 inches anymore because I don't play them that much, but I had to pick this up. Herbie Hancock's Tell Everybody. Funky. 1979 on CBS Records. It's orange CBS. The back is the same as the front. Awesome, funky track. The B-side, Trust Me, is funky as well. Good stuff. Glad I picked this up. I wished it was the album, but it's just a 12-inch. Picked up a couple more records. 4 still left. 4. This one, I don't know. I still need to listen to this, but I'm hearing bad things about this record. This is Fairport, featuring Dave Swarbrick, and it's called Gottel Ogia. It's a folk record. The cover intrigued me, and Fairport, I know Fairport Convention. This is a band that continued as Fairport. And it's sort of a mix of traditional folk and some proggy stuff in there. But it's not, what I listen to, it's not that amazing. It's interesting. It's this pretty cool island label. It's from 1976. So I still need to listen to this, to make up my mind. But it's a cool looking record. This was a great find. Excuse me. I thought, reading the names on the back, I thought it would be krautrock. I am not too familiar with this band, as you now will know. Um, I just had to pick it up. It was a buck, and it's looking through my passport, but it's not krautrock. It has Christian Schulze, who's not even familiar, doing organ and Fender piano, but I know Klaus Doldinger. His name is familiar, so I thought, wasn't he in a krautrock band? Could be. Haven't checked it out. But he does a lot of Moog and electronic piano and mellotron, and he does saxophone. And later on, I discovered it's jazz rock. It's progressive jazz rock. Awesome cover. There's the back, and it's on the Atlantic label, 1973 for a buck at Goodwill. I have to pick it up. This was also a buck. It's the last record, actually. Thought it was more. Also a buck. I've seen this in Big Star 1000's video way back when he still had videos on his channel. He doesn't have anymore. I don't know if he's quit the VZ again or he's doing a hiatus. I don't know. Fred, if you're watching, do another video if you like. If you don't, that's cool. But I know he showed this artist, not this record, but this artist, and it intrigued me, and it was a buck, so I picked it up. It is Alan Stifel, in Dublin, 1970. What is it? 1975. I like the cover. It's again folk, very classical. It's got a little bit of a progressive vibe to it in certain songs. The cool thing that was in it is this poster. It came with this poster, very psychedelic, and it's a little write-up on Alan Stifel, his other albums. He's a harpist, and he does folk music. That's all you need to know, I guess. Some electric stuff on there instead of just acoustic folk. Interesting stuff. Had to pick it up. That's it. That's my update. Hope you guys liked it, and leave some comments. Subscribe if you like it. Feel free to do whatever you want to do. Okay? Take care. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.